guys, so today's video is pretty exciting and it's one I've wanted to do for a very long time now. If you have been subscribed to me for a while, maybe you would have seen one makeup decluttering video. And the reason why I only uploaded one video for this series is because I was living on my university campus and I was also living with 3 other people. My camera broke at the time as well, so there was kind of all of these different variables. I just didn't really like filming when there was 3 other people in the house. Personally, I absolutely love watching these videos so much. I've been a fan of like empties videos, decluttering videos, and that kind of stuff for like, I don't know, since forever I think, since I started watching YouTube videos. So this video is going to double up as a eyeshadow decluttering video, but also like a eyeshadow palettes collection. Just right off the bat, I want to say for this category specifically, I'm not going to be getting rid of that much. I know right off the bat I am not going to, because I don't think that I have too many of them. I mean, it all comes down to perspective. Like, my mom, for example, would think, yes, I have way too much. But I think people on YouTube would probably agree, like, she doesn't really have that much in relation to other people who also make makeup videos. So I am totally okay with how many palettes I have. I am going to be getting rid of some, but just a heads up, it's not going to be like a lot. This video is kind of doubling as a just kind of run through of my palettes as well. So hopefully you guys like it. And yeah, let's hop into decluttering this stuff. I'm excited. Okay, so the first palette I'm going to be going through is called the Nude Dude, and it's by The Balm. I feel like The Balm is something that is heavily talked about on YouTube, but not so much like amongst the general public, I guess. Like, I feel like Balm is such a great brand, but kind of only people who are really into makeup know about it. So The Balm actually sent this to me, and I was so insanely thankful and grateful because I've loved The Balm for such a long time now. I am going to keep this palette just because I feel like it has some unique shades here. So I am going to do some swatches. So these eyeshadows are definitely very creamy and buttery and smooth. I absolutely love them. And there is a swatch on my hand. Just a heads up, also this video is going to be very long, but I feel like all decluttering videos are long, so you guys are prepared for it, hopefully. So next I have my 2 Naked palettes, and I've had the Naked one for a really long time, and as you guys can see, it's very well loved. The packaging is really kind of giving out. I've noticed that the paper is actually coming off over here, and I haven't seen that happen for very many people, so I think I'm kind of rough with mine, but I've used it so much. So here it is. And I've hit pan on 6 eyeshadows, which is half of the palette. So like, I'm pretty proud of myself. I know that's kind of frivolous to be proud of yourself for using up eyeshadows, but I am because it's difficult. And I'm actually wearing this palette today. I will continue to use this palette for sure, and I am definitely keeping it. So next is the Naked 3 palette, and I use this palette a ton as well. And I really like this palette, especially because I have green eyes, and I just feel like the shades are very kind of complementary to my skin tone and my eye color. So I've only hit pan on the shade Dust, and I use that in my inner corner pretty much every single day. And I also use Strange almost every single day under my brow bone, and then I also use Nooner almost every single day. I'm definitely still going to keep it. So this palette I actually got in a Glossy Box when Glossy Box Canada was still in business, and it's called the Crimson Amulet Collection, inspired by the movie Dark Shadows. And I actually haven't opened up this eyeshadow palette in a very long time. These eyeshadows are very hit and miss. Like, some of them are really nice, some of them are just kind of average, I guess, but they are actually extremely creamy. So here is a swatch of 3 of the shades. So again, very hit and miss, but NYX is actually a great brand for drugstore eyeshadows. And on the inside, it actually has pictures of the characters from the movie and just kind of gives you suggestions for makeup looks. And then on the other side, it just has some blushes here, which I didn't really use that much. And then they also have a highlighter, which I really didn't like. I just thought it was so chalky and kind of pointless, I guess. And then they have the lip colors here. This one I really liked, but I just really don't like lip palettes because you can't take it with you anywhere. So this is the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, and this was actually in my last makeup haul. I entered the It Girl contest, and I did receive a really nice package from them, and this was included in there. And what I really like about it is that it's an all matte palette, but then it has a transforming pearl shade. But this definitely does have a really nice variety of shades, so I am going to keep it. Next we have this Cargo palette here, and this is also a more recent purchase, and I got it at Marshall's for $20. I absolutely love this palette so much. I would definitely 110 billion% recommend it. So I'm just gonna do a few swatches here. Oh my goodness, they're just so insanely buttery and smooth. But this black one is so stunning for a smoky eye. It's a black with like micro sparkles in it. So I am definitely keeping this eyeshadow palette, and I highly recommend going to Marshall's to see if it's still there because I absolutely love it. So next is a palette that a lot of you guys would have seen in previous videos because I feel like I used it a lot. But I got this from my sister as a gift, and it was like this big kind of holiday set, and it came with this eyeshadow palette. And these are the shades, and I have to say, in comparison to my other palettes, I'm not as impressed with the eyeshadows. They're not as creamy. They kind of have like a different chalkier formula, but there are a few shades in here that I really, really, really like. For example, this purple one, I know that when I wear this, I feel like it really makes my eyes pop, so I definitely want to keep that purple one. And also this silver one is really nice, and then this is a really nice shade. But yeah, I just absolutely love that purple shade. It's really gorgeous for people with green eyes. So I am going to keep this palette just because I feel like it has some unique colors. Okay, so I'm going to show these two palettes together because they're very similar. So I actually received both of these palettes super recently, and I got this MAC eyeshadow palette from this brand called Perfumity, and then Gorgeous Cosmetics sent me a whole bunch of their makeup that I was super grateful for. But it just doesn't make any sense for me to have both of these. Literally no sense. They look like the exact same palettes. In terms of quantity, I mean, the Gorgeous Cosmetics has so much product in it. I know I would never, ever, ever use a shadow like that up. These are the only MAC eyeshadows I own, so I'm kind of very excited about it. I'm just gonna do a swatch of the Gorgeous. Oh no, why'd I just do that? Oh no, that sucks. Ugh, okay. Well, here are the swatches on my hand. So it actually is a really nice palette. It's just, these aren't colors that you're gonna wear that often. It's mostly for like a smoky eye and stuff like that. And I know that I will get a lot more use out of the MAC one, and I think that the shadows are better quality. As you guys can see there, it's absolutely stunning. So I'm going to part with the Gorgeous Cosmetics one and keep the MAC one. So this is the Comfort Zone palette by Wet n Wild, and I just featured this in my top 5 makeup products under $5 video if you haven't seen that one. These are so amazing, guys. Would 110 billion% recommend you go out and try this because it's under $5 and the quality is absolutely amazing, especially for drugstore eyeshadows. So I'm definitely going to keep this one. Okay, so this one is tough for me because if you saw my last makeup haul video, I said I was very unimpressed with the quality of these eyeshadows. Now, I haven't tried this one out yet, and I would like to try it out just because sometimes eyeshadows aren't the most pigmented when you swatch them, but then when you put them on your eyes, they look really pretty. And I don't really have any of these pink shades here, and this one is quite unique as well. So I am going to keep it just to try it, but I am definitely going to get rid of it if I don't like the results. So we have this Estee Lauder quad, and it is in the name Pure Color 40 Batik Sun. And these are some really pretty shades. This blue one is gorgeous. This purple one, this gold one, those are absolutely stunning. I feel like they are quite unique, and I definitely want to keep this eyeshadow palette. So I have two small Stila trios here. Again, this is a recent purchase. A lot of these palettes are very new for me. I bought these myself at Marshall's because they were on sale for $11.99, and I don't have that many Stila products, and I absolutely love Stila. These are called the Wet to Set eyeshadow trio. This one is in the shade Daybreak, and this one is in the shade First Light. So we definitely want to use these more to kind of test them out. But again, guys, so many of these products are very new to me, and that's why I'm not getting rid of them. Okay, so now I have my 4 NYX trios, and I definitely do not need these anymore. This one is in the shade Very Delight. And again, I know in recent videos I was talking about how Wet n Wild are my only eyeshadows I like at the drugstore, but I totally forgot about NYX, and it's because I haven't used their stuff in a while. The pigmentation is really amazing for the price. But I remember getting these at Rexall when Rexall was having a crazy NYX sale. These might have been like $3 or something like that. And at that time, I didn't really own any NYX products, so I was super excited. So I am going to be parting with this one. And this one is in the shade Honeycomb, and I'm also going to be giving this one away. Okay, so I have to say that this one is definitely my favorite out of the three, and it's, or out of the four I mean, and it's in Golden, Rust, and Walnut Bronze. I just feel like these colors are more unique and they'd be great for fall. So I'll just do a swatch here, especially this kind of like dark red color. And those are the swatches, so they are actually super stunning. So I am going to be keeping this trio for fall. So the last trio is Barely There, Champagne, and Root Beer, and honestly this is probably my second favorite trio, but the reality is I just do not need it. Yeah, these are really nice too, especially that purple. It's so gorgeous. It's like a gray purple. I just think it's so pretty. Just truthfully do not need it. I would love to give it to someone else so they can enjoy it more. Okay guys, so this is the finale. The ones on the left are the ones I'm going to be giving away, and the ones on the right are the ones I'm going to be keeping. And I know I wasn't going to declutter too many just because I'm kind of content with the amount of eyeshadow products or eyeshadow palettes I have right now, and a lot of them are really new. And I also want a variety of eyeshadows just so I have different palettes for videos. Okay guys, so that was everything for my first decluttering video. So definitely let me know in the comments down below if you like these videos and if you want to see more. And also what you guys want me to declutter next. Alright, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!